Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Two-Headed Wolf Gaming channel, and we're playing Thrones of Britannia as Dyflin. Last time we took over the territories in the north of Ailech, and now we're just about to take over his final city. Before that, we're gonna march this small army over to Selalade in order to conquer it before he spawns another general or something that can be very annoying in the region. At the same time, we are now in a fortified position that we're going to push against the faction of Yarmuma. We'll see, we'll be taking their territories over, and after that, like I care mostly about the ports. After that, it really depends on what's our relationship with these Viking factions, but we might just have to declare war. So, we will see. Let's take things one at a time. And where do we go next? Well, we have a possibility over here of either increasing this town. Do we have food? We have a lot of food now. Going for the next level will just unlock another building that we can throw in something like commercial. But in another, what I'm thinking right now is that probably developing a few more towns would be a good idea too. Right, if I go around here and we'll make these priory stores, increasing the commerce in the area. Like things like that. This will provide us with more faction allegiance faction-wide. I think that this is what we need. Right? Where are we at? Dyflin usurpers are not going up, but they're not going down either. And we do have a few territories that seem to be loyal. Given that we might be losing on tribute and stuff like that in the long run, I think this building has been placed here like this. St. Patrick, the St. Patrick Church has been placed here in order for us to get that allegiance. I really believe so. So let's invest in that. Let's take our time and invest in this first. Going to the next level. And even with the money that we still have available, I'll pick this middle region here in order to turn this into priory stores. Both of these will count for 20% extra income from commerce in all of these regions, so that is a good increase. There is absolutely nothing here on the list. We're also getting 10% extra income next turn, and then we'll get the loyalty. Let us end the turn. I'll leave his army alone until we're taking his other cities. The message. Copies of the new religion's sacred book are turning up all over the place. Although you are not a people renowned for your love of books, the message within finds favors within the commoners. Your warriors, on the other hand, remain convinced that the book are only good for the kindled campfires. So we're going even further here. The thing is, we're getting more and more penalties, it seems. Now we have minor diplomatic penalties to all other factions. We get an extra point to usurper legions. We'll get 6 morale and 15% to unit replenishment. Or we could go with King's Converts. Or we could go with this other one, New God. But for 20 turns, losing the morale and losing the unit replenishment was really bad. No matter how good the public order is. I will remain
My abilities have been boosted.
We're upgrading our building now. So I will keep doing this for the Abbey of St. Patrick. Let's go with priory stores here as well. I'll change all of them to have the same. And with the 3,000 that we've got left, about we increase this? I think I like that idea. Either that or we go with an extra level of farming here. More fishing. And more campaign movement for in the local sea. Let's go for these first. That extra income from ports. At this point we're making 228 out of commerce. We'll see if this will count.
Attack!
I am waiting there.
Sir, to the end.
We're coming over here.
We're ready. No
His
one-
army is still sitting still. Let's see. Here we have a brand new opening for a new building. Let's see. We have lumber trader. We have priory stores. More income from commerce. Something that I can change to commerce. And then there's iron. It's industry. I could have a mix of both commerce and industries. We have iron and we have wood. So probably going for church crafts would be one of the ideas that we could go for. Yeah, it's apparently here we cannot make a slave trader. And that is maybe because we don't have a port town. So what am I going to throw in? Because I don't care about the chance of having children. Church crafts. For trader. Let's try to add church crafts first for these two. Got it tight. And with the rest, once again, we're sitting them still. Let's see. Okay, so
Wait for new orders,
we're in
men.
summer, we're going to go this
Onward
way,
to glory.
and we're gonna take over this building and then return back here. I like that they're upgrading our ports. And yes, I said intentionally our ports. Because I feel like that is the right word to use. Okay, we're
Rely on us. Agreed.
ready to take this one as well. More fishermen.
For the old father.
With you, no point in fighting this battle. And I will say occupy.
Rely on us.
Now, as far as this region is concerned, I think I'll make it some sort of a food region with a, like, maybe something to recruit troops from, since we do get this. There's not a whole lot of potential for trade there, given the buildings. Okay, I am going to be marching you forward here. And now let us focus on some of the more impressive. I'm gonna take the unit morale. When we convert, we're gonna lose like 3. So the Runestone Workshop, I feel like many of these have been thought about with the faction in mind, right? If you have to convert and lose a bunch of morale and public order or stuff like that, you get plenty of buildings that will try to balance that and keep you afloat for as much as possible. I think I would want to add... I am going for the salt pans next. He became a vanquisher, okay. Level up on our governor, he has good loyalty, he will get another point in loyalty soon. But he does have +2 to usurper allegiance. We can't kick that out unless we do this. Yeah, we're gaining a usurper allegiance, so let's make him loyal. Low loyalty, yacht here. Traits and office, politics, intrigue and events. Okay, let's try to see what we can do here. We had 500 more, we could ask him to yield. We can torture him for +3 loyalty, but he will be removed, if I remember correctly, as a governor, right? I think that is the idea. We're gonna be cruel here. And now we have the possibility to throw in a few more governors. Like, what do we want to do? One of the good idea is to come here and add one in Mead. I'm not sure we want these too much. But I guess we do have a gold mine, so maybe I will bring... No, that already has a governor. So Mead is next. Let's try to find someone for Mead. But we don't have the garrison to the main city. Here we have a governor, here we have a governor as well. Let's assign one in Mana then. A preacher. I will throw... No, we don't have money. Okay, well, let's just end it then. A fleet of Norman raiders have arrived south of Britannia. Okay. Producer +1, +2%, okay, and lost governor status. We just tortured you. But he will lose the trait once we make him a governor, right? A Viking harbor has been constructed, an alehouse, and a few other buildings. Like, do we still have this going on? Yes, we do. For one more turn. So if I'm going to go... Oh, but we don't have the gold for it. But I am guessing that if I was to go to upgrading ports, we would take less time. Yes. So how about we jump on the opportunity to do that? That is a bit more expensive. Then let's do this. Let's add the building for the slaves. I am going to be declaring war here. They have no allies, they don't like us.
Without delay, my warriors are
And it's
ready.
going to take us 2 turns to come over here.
We pledge our service. Eager for war.
Okay, we'll destroy these.
Hit hard.
Brutal.
Advance, men.
Okay. Well, what do I want to see now is this. We need 2 more ports. And then for the Long Kingdom victory, we will need ports here. And I believe that this means that we should be going to war with Sudreyar. First,
Let's go.
I'll be attacking Mead. I want them off the map.
You can rely on us.
And we'll take a look at diplomacy. Okay. They like us. They don't like us that much.
More mead. Fine talk will follow.
So, create vassal kingdom? No. Military alliance? No.
We will
you?
talk now.
Yeah, they're not really that interested in this whole thing, right? Okay. Then we'll have to fight internally.
Lay out your propositions.
I'll
my
be
friend.
cancelling
Other
the
route
military
will-
access. And we'll have a problem soon. For now,
Enemy blood will flow.
we can go and start recruiting. Like, we'll recruit some of these troops. Like, that would be like 50 food, and I could throw a cav. And we'll stop at this for now. Okay, you sit there, and with you, if I declare war here, we can go forward like so. I will bring this army like here, and we keep going south. But we will need an army in order that could confront these guys. So, recruiting maybe? I'm gonna try to squeeze them in, like try to push against them from all sides. Daughter, a son, right? Murrain of cattle. A vile curse has wrought upon the land. Our livestock are dying from a grievous murrain. Some people believe to be the punishment from God for wrongdoing, while others are blaming sorcery. So for fur turns, -2 to public order and -50% income from farms. Well, doesn't take a whole lot from us, but yeah, it's not necessarily a great event. Let's throw in a Thrall trader in mana and more food. In yet we have good public order, which makes me think that we should either go with this or this. -15 construction cost for garrison building, but and iron, it will provide us in the end with -10 to public order. Or we could go with the other one, which provides us with less income, more reduced upkeep, which is a plus, and reduced public order penalties. Given that we're going for salts, that might be a good idea to keep in mind, but I guess I'll leave that building unupgraded for now.
Our foes will suffer.
On you, let's give you a sword, let's give you 2 axes. Something to work on. Gonna take you 3 turns to get here.
We pledge your service.
2 to get here.
Our foes shall fall.
Okay.
Moving out.
Go forward and I'll put
Dig
you in
and keep watch.
a reinforced stance.
Can't do that.
His army is coming south. And we've gained the influence to all characters and loyalty to all characters. At this point, getting the decreased cooldown for decrease should be good, and I think the minor diplomatic penalty towards all other faction doesn't matter too much. Some of the public order is good as well. Upgrading our warriors is necessary. Even going something like this with the commander or getting slightly better cavalry. I will take the one with the decree. We have here a bunch of stuff that I want to throw in again. Definitely want to do more expeditions. We'll do the decrees first. With this guy we're gonna throw in another scribe, and I believe at this point we've done everything. Let's end the turn.
My prowess increases.
Charge crafts has been completed.
Eager and willing.
What should we be doing? I guess I am going to be marching you forward.
My warriors are ready. Marching formation. Move up. No.
He has plenty of spears, he has some really good warriors. And then he'll be supported by what? A bunch more warriors. A lot of swords. Getting more, shall we get more research? Don't think it's gonna shove too much of our research right now. Let's see, if I go forward like this, he has his 19 stack army here, which he can, and another 12 stack army on this side.
We'll see this through.
With you, we've taken some attrition last turn, but that is okay. It's the most successful region. Let's go further. And here we're gonna throw in more commerce. And after this, I'm gonna upgrade, keep those with ports and throw in the thralls. Let's see. Hospitable, imbecilic, great, and exemplar. I am going to upgrade this first. So we're going to a monastic house. The idea is I want to see if we can add a thrall trader. If we do that. I'm gonna go with the next level of fishing as well. We have salt pans, prairie stores. Getting some good income back.
Our foes shall fall. Enemy blood will flow. Our warrior and glory.
Now what are the chances that we will lose troops here? I don't think there will be. And we'll say occupy.
Success is rewarded.
Mission succeeded. We took out the High King.
You can rely on us.
Let's add more loyalty to you.
We serve to the end.
For this guy, yeah, governance is for you. And Ivor, you are a general. Let's give you more replenishment. Few empty building slots.
Our foes will suffer.
Yeah, he's trying to be smart here. I am not gonna let him do that.
Orphan their offspring.
Tormentor. From decisive victory when attacking a weaker target. +3 to zeal and -2 to loyalty. They were foolish not to run. Now we make them pay for it. If I take a look at the world map. Okay. So they don't really like us that much, but it seems like they're not bothered
We
by
will
us
bring
either.
you glory.
See an opportunity here.
We cut.
I can do this. That would be taking over a rebel port without having to worry about declaring a war. Let's see, what can you do? +1 to influence, +1 to zeal, and 20% chance. No, they can marry. Go right ahead. What do we have here? Fish and the iron smelter, which will be hard to control without the main building. True sovereignty. So now our decrease will replenish quicker, like 50% quicker. Do I want supplies and public order? I think right now no. The answer is no to that. Eastman mailed axeman. I think I like the idea of doing that. If I take a look at the army, these are the Eastman Axe Warriors. I could probably take out the Marauders at some point. Like, is there anything that replaces the Marauders? No. So maybe I'll take out the Marauders and add something else. We could also go for medium siege. Let's try medium siege engines for once. But what would be the point? Not taking enough fire damage? Maybe that is not worth it, to be honest. Then I'm going to go with cavalry first.
We pledge our service.
On this guy, I will give you champion next. There was a free building here, right?
Blood will flow.
We're taking some penalties, but I think either adding a church or one of these law fields is a good idea. Law field would impact these. Oh, it's a pretty long region, so it would affect these as well. You know what? I think law field is a good idea. And we're gonna go with the next level of the granary, getting 20 more food. I'll keep the governors still available for a second. Settlement under siege. He became chuffed to bits.
Enemy blood will flow.
Man, our movement is so low. But I think we have plenty of troops here to take him on.
Onward to glory. Hit hard.
We'll have to see. Runestone Workshop has been constructed. We lost the weird disease. Let's throw in the Thrall Trader and the Abbey of St. Patrick. How much for the next level of the Abbey? 5,800? Okay, so we'll do it next turn.
Now we'll see. Our foe.
Okay, let's bring this army all the way here. I'm gonna leave the rebels alone for now.
You can rely on us.
Maybe, in order to attract these guys, what we'll do is instead of sieging and attacking these, I'm going to come back here, And we're gonna attack the towns to the south. And maybe recruit more troops to this guy in order to have this army take this, and that. I'm not too sure how I will wrangle them. I will take a turn for a few turns just to... Okay, he is attacking our city. But I guess this is all the time that we have for today, so we're gonna come back tomorrow and see how we will deal with this battle. I don't believe it's going to be problematic, but we will have to see. They have ranks, we do not. So until next time, I wish you all to have a wonderful day.